Hello there. I am in my car, dashing. Most of the day's pretty much done. I'm at the very end of my shift, but figure the lighting's good in here, and a good change of scenery helps a lot, I think. Dashing went okay today. I went home and I believe I made I made some breakfast when I first ate today. It was like I think I made one of my little sausage things, and then for lunch I went home and I made a burrito, which I didn't get any footage of, but well, I'm trying to think up something to do with Pride Month, since this is Pride Month. Happy Pride Month, everyone. I don't know what to do though. I don't know. I just get so, I don't know, shy and just don't know what to talk about trans stuff or just LGBTQ stuff in general. I mean, I support everyone and, myself, but I don't know. I don't even know what to talk about. Because in my life, I just, I'm a shut-in. I just go on the computer and, do computer stuff. That's my life mostly. That's how it's always been, though. Even when I was doing my vlog before, sure, I'd take you guys and we'd go to, the mall or something, but those are like highly public places where not near home, I really should do that more often. And I'd like to go to Justin's more often too, but he and Vanessa, their hours, or we just haven't been able to match up very, very, very well, and I haven't been able to go over because they're busy, or Vanessa has to wake up really early the next day, and it's just not working out very well to go visit them as often. However, I need to go visit Shannon because Shannon is here in town, and I want to visit her before she goes back on the 15th. So, well, not in town, more like in state. Yeah, she's normally she lives in Utah, and she's my friend with Chris or Logan from the Fridays from the Hilt. Yeah. Or just from the Hilt, sorry. Fridays from the Hilt is their show, which was just yesterday. I watched a little bit of it, but I was like falling asleep, so I just let it go and practically fell asleep in my chair. Yesterday I was exhausted. I don't know what was going on. I just gazed at my phone, let it just go on in the background, and I just pretty much, it was bad. It's just this being out here in the sun, it sucks everything out of you. And I don't even know, my lips aren't all that dry today, but I have, this is my water bottle. I fill that up, whatever stores will let me do it. So I went to a different spot, hoping for orders. I'm probably not gonna get one. Yeah, I'm pretty much done for the day. I don't know what I'm gonna do for dinner. I had Mexican food, and then I had that English muffin with sausage and vegan cheese. And hash brown. They have hash browns that you can cook. Yeah, just like the one I did on the day, what was it called? A Day in the Life. Maybe I'll do another one of those soon, because I'm in a new house. My dad in Colorado, his house is coming together really well, and I thought that was really cool. And yeah, so he's building a house, if you didn't know. Yeah, it's getting pretty close to done, I think. He's working now. This still has a lot of work to do, but I don't think the wiring and the walls are done. I think the plumbing is close to done, but It's still a very work in progress. So I'm home and, hanging out. Jess is here, Joanna's here, David's here. They're all doing their own things. I'm doing my own thing. I'm teaching a computer how to read and retain information from a LitRPG book. Yeah, this is tough. It's gonna take a while for this to finally work out, I think. Yeah, if anyone ever tells me that I'm not doing any work when it comes to doing this building with these freaking AI, oh my god. It's like I'm having to go through so much stuff. Sure, it's not as much as I would need to do, but I give it a chapter of my book and then I go through all the context, or as much context as I can. And I'm still on chapter 1. I haven't even jumped to chapter 2. I think we have to build a timeline thing that I don't even understand yet. But I know we need to do it because it needs a timeline for maybe every chapter. Maybe I don't know how it's gonna do it. We'll figure it out though. We have things like, I have a list of stuff over here. It's like things that need to carry forward into the book, canon candidates, so things that are absolutely canon, things that are resolved in the chapter, something that might need more clarity, something that's not canon, which I don't understand. Everything written in the book is canon, I think, right? I don't know. Split or reclassify. Needs stronger extraction. Maybe, yeah, because it gives me these options to select. Because I had it go through and it finds as many connections as it can find. And then they have a section that I need to go through, and it's called needs stronger extraction. So more information, and I need to add author's notes or something like that. I don't know. Like in my book, in the first chapter, well, I'm talking about the first chapter anyways, the main character's arm gets pulled off, and the main character is a zombie, so, well, a shambler. And she picks it up and puts it back on. And the thing saying, because her name's Azrael, says, Azrael retrieves and reattaches the severed arm. Yeah. It said that, and it was what do you call it? Like the prose? Not the prose, I don't know. The story said that. So I don't know. The question, why does it need stronger extraction? Does it need to know that maybe she's undead? I don't know. What does it need? I gotta ask, because it's like, what do you need from me? Like in the first sentence, it says like her toe is rotting, so that either means she is very unkempt, but it also says she's pale. So it also says in the end that she's a shambler. She like calls herself a shambler or something like that. So it should be canon. Okay, this character is undead. But the thing is, she's playing in a game because it's a LitRPG, and it needs to know what type of genre it is. And sorry, it's kind of really in depth, and it's like I gotta go through so much stuff, and it's not easy. It's hard, and it's one of the biggest things I've ever done, to be honest. It's rough, and I'm teaching it how to learn. I don't even know. Oh, it's like, how do you even find every single little possibility that I'm not building an AI. Well, I'm building a graph. It's a knowledge graph or something like that. That's what it's called. And it can go parse through my book, and then come back and say, all this happened, this needs to go forward, to the next thing to see what happens next. But for that, it's something like, like a character sheet should go forward for every single character. And, new things they get should be labeled every single chapter. Anything new that happens that is said happens, needs to, go forward. And it's just like, and it needs to know, is this in the game? Or is this actually in real life now? Because in like chapter 12 of my book, real life, it swaps over to real life. So it's like, what do I do? Sorry, you're just seeing just the craziness that is my life right now, which is kind of, nerdy. You knew I was a nerd. Well, at least maybe you didn't. I mean, the people who are still here from 2011, 2010 know I'm a nerd, so. It's just, I'm not the one building the knowledge graph, but I am teaching the knowledge graph how to extract exactly what it needs from a book. Because I'm doing this to help people with continuity in their books, so that if, I say they have blue eyes in chapter 1, and then in chapter 57 I say they have green eyes, that should be, it should be able to say, hey, wait, in chapter 1 you said they had blue eyes. Why are they, continuity errors. I think I told you for lunch I came home and had a burrito. I think I told you. Either way, I came home and had a burrito for lunch. But for dinner, I didn't eat dinner again. However, I had some pistachios, and I had what was left over of, I have like a bag of it had fruit and other nuts. So I finished that bag of fruit up as well. So fruit, nuts, and more nuts. So that's protein and sugars. I can live off that, I think. To be honest, I think this bag, because the other bag I got was not freeze-dried fruits. It's like when you get the fruit that is dried out, but when you bite through it, it's got like a very light texture, and it just melts in your mouth. That's one of the bags of, they call them cravings, that I ate before. But this one, it had just dried cranberries. And they're like raisins, the way they were dried. And there was just a lot more nuts in there, and not a lot more fruit. Yeah, actually there was a lot of fruit in there. But it took me a lot longer to eat it. It was $2 more. So, and it was the same size. I don't know why it took me longer to eat it, but it was good, and it lasted a lot longer. Just for $2. I don't know. That was worth it, I think. Anyways, I'm taking my nerd hat off for the night, and I'm probably gonna go to bed here soon. I don't know why I keep looking around. But yeah, I gotta go to bed. I didn't have to do much with Mary Dog today, because I was gone for most of the day, and Jess was here. So she took care of Mary. And I guess, I don't know. I didn't have to do much in that regard today. But I saw her. I don't think I petted her, but I saw her. She pushed past me. She is an ornery dog. She just she can't see because she's blind, but she just goes. I think she's counting her steps or something. I don't know. Can dogs ever actually do that? Can they count their steps and that's how they figure out where they're going when they're blind? I know that's how humans do it. I wonder if that's how dogs do it, or they just do it by feel. I don't know. I think tomorrow for lunch I'm going to have a falafel inside my pita bread. Because I went yesterday, I forgot to tell you, yesterday I went to Stater Brothers, and I went and got this amazing thing here. This everything hummus. Oh, it's so dang good. It's a Stater Brothers thing, but oh, it's so dang good. It was so dang good. I actually have some, what are they called? Pepperoncinis. So maybe I'll put that inside the pita bread. Because those are so good. And I got that little sourness going to it. What I really need to order is some tahini. T-I-H-I-N-I. It's sesame seed. It's a sesame seed paste that usually is wet enough that you can drizzle. Like it's kind of reminds me of like ranch, but very much tastes like sesame seeds, and it's so dang good. Sesame oil, sesame seeds, they're so dang good. I don't know if you guys eat sesame, but man, I have sesame oil that I put in my ramen. Just, not my taco ramen. Yeah, so things I finished here since I moved here is I finished my black vinegar, which has a kind of Worcestershire sauce flavor to it. And then I also finished what I talked about yesterday, which is my miso. So I need to get a miso and vinegar and the tahini. So I'm going to see if I can find all that stuff on Amazon. And I will order it, not this weekend, but this next week. I want to order it. So probably around Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. So I can get it around, I don't know, sometime either next week or the week after. Either way, that stuff's good. I'm thinking about getting I think it's like a spicy bean paste. It's like a Chinese paste for making Mapo tofu. And I want to just get some basic paste that I can, use. Just stuff it in my fridge somewhere, and then when I want to make a quick version of Mapo tofu, I can do that. Oh man, there was only one place I knew that had Mapo tofu, and they closed. They were a vegan Mapo tofu, and it was in Ukaipa. It was like, I think it was Bella Yang or something like that. But they closed down, so it's like, what do I do? Can't eat that now, I guess. Yeah, so I'd like to make my own. That would be awesome. Man, there was, when I used to, because I don't know if you know this, but back in high school, I actually used to work in a casino kitchen as a stock person. I used to stock the casino kitchen. And there used to be this Chinese woman that, I don't know if she was Chinese, but she was an Asian woman that would make this amazing, it was just chicken. She like fried, in oil, she fried some chicken, some hot peppers. It was just like chili pepper flakes and cilantro all together. And it was just amazing. It was just so dang good. And then we just put that on top of rice. And it was the simplest thing ever. And my boss was the one doing it. And I love spicy stuff. And I saw him ordering it specially from her. And it came out so dang good. So I replicated that when I first moved here as well. And I haven't had cilantro, I don't know. I haven't had cilantro since I first moved in here. I bought it right away. There was a market I went to, and I think everywhere carries cilantro now, but yeah, it was so good. And it brought me back. That was like high school days. Yeah, that was right before I went to Arizona. The first time I moved to Arizona to go learn to do network administration. Yeah, that was really cool. Sorry, I'm kind of blabbering on today. I don't know why. I don't know. I do, like I said earlier, I need to do something for Pride Month, or at least I'll promise you that I'm gonna do at least one transition update this month. I think last month I did one, but the month before that, I don't think any of April I did. I don't think I transition update at all in April. I was doing them every week. I should probably be doing them every week, but it's just so hard. I don't know what to talk about. Maybe you guys can suggest it, because I don't know. My opinion is mostly on, tech stuff. So I'm not, I don't know. I just like doing tech stuff. Anyways, I hope you have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.